We all know Disney as a magical kingdom filled with fairy tales, talking animals, and unforgettable adventures. But did you know that beneath the enchanting surface, there's a darker side to Disney's global empire? An empire so vast that it affects not just entertainment, but our daily lives in ways you might not even realize. From questionable business practices to its influence over media, Disney is a giant that controls much more than you think. Stick around as we dive deep into the shadows of Disney's world, where not everything is as picture-perfect as it seems. Part 1. The hidden power of Disney's monopoly. Disney isn't just a company, it's a massive entertainment empire that owns almost everything. From movies to theme parks, TV networks, and even merchandise, Disney has its fingers in nearly every entertainment pie you can imagine. But how did this family-friendly company build such a powerful monopoly? Disney started with animation, creating classics like Snow White and Cinderella. However, over time, the company began buying up other entertainment companies to expand its reach. By acquiring major players like Pixar, Marvel, Lucasfilm, the creators of Star Wars, and 21st Century Fox, Disney grew to control an astonishing chunk of the global entertainment market. Today, Disney owns over 40% of the movie industry in terms of box office revenue. That's a staggering amount of power. They don't just own content, but they also control the distribution channels, movie theaters, streaming platforms, and even television networks like ABC and ESPN. Imagine that one company controlling what we watch, how we watch it, and when we watch it. This creates a situation where smaller companies have little chance of competing. The issue with monopolies are dangerous because they limit choice for consumers. Disney's dominance means that many movies and shows we see are influenced or produced by the same company, leaving little room for diversity in storytelling. Even if you love Disney, you might not realize that you're being funneled into a narrow world of entertainment choices.
Part 2. The ethics of Disney's labor practice. Every magical moment at Disney is a team of workers who are often overlooked, underpaid, and overworked. While Disney promotes a fun, family-friendly image, the reality for many of its workers is far from the magical experience that fans imagine. Many employees, especially those working at Disney theme parks, earn low wages and work long hours. In fact, some Disney park employees rely on food banks and government assistance just to make ends meet. Despite the company's immense profits, they often pay their workers less than what's considered a living wage in many parts of the United States. While Disney executives pull in millions, the workers who create the magic are struggling to survive. Labor strikes and protests. In recent years, Disney workers have protested for higher wages and better working conditions. In 2023, a significant strike took place at Disney's Anaheim theme park in California, as workers demanded higher wages to cope with rising living costs. Disney, with all its money, continues to fight these protests rather than prioritizing the well-being of its employees. There is also the issue of labor practices overseas. In places like China, Disney has been criticized for poor working conditions in factories producing their merchandise. Workers are often subjected to long hours, low wages, and unsafe working conditions, all while Disney profits from their labor. This dark side of Disney's empire is hidden behind the glittering fairy tale image they built. Part 3. The manipulative marketing of Disney. One of the most powerful tools in Disney's arsenal is its ability to manipulate emotions through its marketing. Disney has mastered the art of emotional storytelling, and while that's something fans love, it also gives the company a unique ability to influence the way people think and spend money. From an early age, children are taught to love Disney, from their animated films to their princesses. Characters like Mickey Mouse and Elsa are everywhere, creating an emotional connection with the brand. Disney cleverly uses nostalgia to build lifelong loyalty. Parents who grew up watching Disney movies are now taking their children to Disney theme parks and buying Disney products. It's a cycle that keeps repeating generation after generation. Part 4. The dark side of Disney's media influence. Disney's global empire doesn't just control entertainment, it controls the narrative. With its ownership of major media outlets, Disney shapes the stories we see, hear, and read. The company owns ABC, ESPN, and National Geographic, and also has a massive stake in streaming services like Disney+. This level of control over the media landscape means that Disney can shape public opinion, influence political narratives, and push its own agenda. In some cases, Disney has been criticized for promoting certain values while silencing others. The company has the power to push a specific worldview, one that aligns with its own business interest. The impact on diversity and representation. While Disney has made some strides toward more diverse representation in recent years, it's still far from perfect. Critics argue that the company's portrayal of different cultures often feels shallow or stereotypical. Disney's portrayal of women, minorities, and other groups has often been criticized for being either overly simplistic or out of touch with reality. The darker side of Disney's media influence is its ability to shape what stories get told and how. In a world where Disney controls so much of the media landscape, it's hard to avoid their influence. The company not only entertains us, but it also has the power to mold our understanding of the world. Conclusion: the price of magic. Disney's global empire may seem like a dream come true, an enchanting world full of magic and joy. But when we look past the pixie dust, we begin to see a much darker side. From its monopoly over the entertainment industry to its questionable labor practices and manipulative marketing strategies, Disney's empire comes with a hefty price. And that price is often paid by the workers behind the scenes and the consumers who are subtly manipulated by its powerful brand. As consumers, we have the power to be more aware of what's really going on behind the scenes. We can choose to support companies that treat their workers fairly, promote diversity, and create a healthier, more sustainable business model. Disney has given us some of the most magical moments in entertainment, but it's time to ask, at what cost? If you found this video eye-opening, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more stories from the dark side of powerful companies and their hidden practices.